We live. All right, everybody. Welcome back to the No Cut. Excuse me. Welcome back to the Mean Green Podcast, episode 5, with Now and my man Reggie Barnes. What's going on, Mr. Reggie?
I'm doing fine, man. How's everybody out there doing?
Hopefully, everybody's doing well. You have a good fourth too. I didn't even ask you that. You have a good holiday yesterday?
Oh man, I had a great holiday, man. My
Yeah.
holiday
Okay.
was relaxing. I
Yep.
did get some real positive things done for the holiday, which was really, really cool.
Yep.
Um, I got some things that I really needed to get done around the house more so than anything done. I
Mm-hmm.
got all that done, and me and the wifey just kicked back, relaxed, watched some TV, ate some seafood, crabs
I
and
was about to
shrimp.
ask. I was about to ask if you had some.
Yeah, so we enjoyed our time off, man. But then
Okay.
a little bit of fireworks last night, which was so yeah, I had a good day, man. Then I had to
That's
get up
what's.
and go to work this morning. So
That's what's
everything
up.
worked out great, man.
There
Everything
you
worked
go.
out, man. Yep.
That's what's up.
How about you?
But man, that's the same thing, man. I had to work yesterday though. I had to own my own joint, so I had to go out go clean something. But it wasn't too bad, man. Just chilled around the house, watched the baseball game. So I didn't get
Right.
to, my girl cooked, so we had to do that. You know what I mean? So what's the first
Check,
thing?
check on that.
So what's
Yep.
the first thing you want to talk about today? I know we got a few topics here that we just discussed, but
I really want to talk about this Jalen Hurts thing. Why is it so much everybody's so engaged about what Jalen Hurts is doing or allegedly not supposed to be doing with
hmm
the team or being a leader around the team. And as far as I've seen him, he's working out with the wide receivers in the backs, trying to get acclimated with these guys. And he's at the baseball game, as you mentioned in your last podcast show, how he was interacting with the teammates and the fans. Um, I don't know what more they really want out of this guy.
hmm
What are they actually looking for to see that will make them more happy about him being a different Jalen Hurts? Because that's what they really want. They want him to change. But
hmm
I like him like how he is and who he is as a person, as a leader of our team,
hmm
and the guys respect him. So being something that you're not is being false entity, and he doesn't need to do that.
right.
In my eye,
hmm
I don't believe he needs to do that at all. So that's what I'm trying to wonder why all these other people out here are really engaged in what Jalen Hurts is up to and what he's not doing.
hmm Yeah, I think.
So that's what I want to wonder. Why people are so uptight about Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I think. Honestly, I just like you said. I think more or less what you said, but I do think that they want him to change how he engages with people. I guess more or less the reporters and the media, because they always say how stoic he is. He doesn't really give too much in his press interviews and things like that. He's never too high, never too low. But I think like you said, it is good for the simple fact that you see what they're doing now to him. You know what I mean? Imagine if he would have allowed them in, and get to know him personally, and then they come out and say all this crazy stuff, trying to create these narratives and making it seem like he doesn't have good leadership qualities or he's just not a good football player or whatever the case may be. But I do think like I said, I like the way he is, man. I think he knows how to be who he needs to be around who he needs to be. You know what I mean? When he's around his teammates, I think he's very engaging with the teammates and things like that. Maybe there's some problems going on. I couldn't tell you, but it seems like all his teammates like him. So the coach like him, owner like him, Howie like him. So as long as everything's good on that front, I can care less, man. I just want him to go out there and play the best football he can and take us back to a Super Bowl. So.
Me either, man. But I just don't understand. And another thing about
hmm
this here, and speaking on this here in general, it's our own media that's causing all this grief and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not like the national
hmm
media. It's like our own media here in Philadelphia, the Philadelphia-based media and journalism,
hmm
guys. So it's crazy.
Yeah, man. But did you see that Howard Eskins, he got in trouble. He got banned from the Citizens Bank Park. And I think Wells Fargo banned him as well. He tried to kiss a lady or something like that, and she didn't, I don't think she was going for that. So
Well, girls or something, man. He messing with the girls from the
yeah,
airport or
some
something.
yeah,
You
something
can't do
like
that.
that. So
I mean, I, you 60 years old, 60 years old guy. Why you want to mess with a 21-year-old
man,
concession
I
worker?
don't know, but
I mean, not saying. Look, listen. I'm not going. I don't want to get it all and drag us all into
hmm
that because we don't really know
What it?
all the
Yeah, right,
details.
right.
We must come there and elaborate and giving our point of view.
hmm
I don't want us to get out of character with that because we don't really know.
Right.
As it was like you stated, he was barred from the facility for allegedly having an affair or possible affair with a young lady down there
Yeah,
for Airmark, something like that.
yeah,
But yeah,
something like that. Yeah,
that's that man. But Howard Essence, good luck, whatever he got going on. Hope he resolves the situation and get back
what are
to
you doing?
business at hand
Yeah,
that he's good at.
yeah.
But another person that I really wanted to talk about too, man, was uh Nolan Smith. Where you at with Nolan Smith? I mean,
I love Nolan, man. I love Nolan. I think like my whole thing is this. This is with any of the other players that they recently drafted within the last year or two. You got to get these guys
mm,
time. They always talk about like a 2-3 year period for to see the potential of a certain player. So I do think you need to give him some time, especially with what happened last year. Like people always want to make it seem like the coaching wasn't a problem, like the coaching wasn't an issue for the reason why he wasn't out there.
right.
So and then they switched defensive coordinators mid-season. So it's like when was he ever going to go out there and get a chance to do what he do? And then you start implementing new stuff middle of the season. What was he? You know what I mean? How can you learn like that? So I know he had his ear behind Hassan Reddick. Hopefully that he learned some things. I know I think he went to a camp. He went to the edge. Was it an edge rushers camp or something
Right.
like that, or a linebacker camp, something like that? And
Right.
so he's putting the work in. But I think he got a motor on him, man. I see them couple of sacks he had last
Right.
year. I'm like, man, you get him some time, get him acclimated, he'd be good. So
I like what I saw in him. You know what I mean? In the reduced role that he had, he was
right.
limited in his role because of the coaching staff, and I'm gonna blame it on the coaching staff because of the reason why he did not get his full potential for time to show his
hmm
talents. I believe he has a lot to prove, and he has a great upside.
hmm
Moving forward with his
Yeah.
game. I'm looking forward to him having a breakout season. I believe Vic Fangio is going to put him in the right position moving
hmm
forward. So I'm just looking forward, to him having a great camp, number
hmm
one, and then a great season.
Yeah. I think he's going to fit pretty well in that defense because he can drop back as well in coverage. So he can rush and he can drop
Yeah,
back, and he's young. Like I said, he got a motor on him. He's fast. He's quick. Like I said, he got to get that development, just to develop them skills that he needs to become a better pass rusher. But
yeah, he has the
hmm
potential. He has the potential to be one of a elite pass
absolutely.
rusher. You know what I mean? I believe he has that
hmm
in him. I mean, I know we have a lot of guys on our defensive side of the
hmm
ball that are I I believe should be top tier players in this
hmm
league moving
Yeah.
forward. And I'm speaking like on. I know a lot of people may think I'm jumping the gun with this comment, but this kid
Yeah.
Jalen
Another
Hunt,
one.
I'm telling y'all guys, this guy is a special specimen. This guy's a special specimen that we got. Everybody, a lot of the people didn't like the pick that when they picked him in, when we drafted him at, but he's not going to let us down. I seen a lot of film on this guy. I watched a lot of
hmm
film on this guy. I did a lot of research on this guy. His work ethic, him transferring over from a safety to the edge
hmm
rushing position is nothing but
Right.
phenomenal. I mean, his footwork is good. He can cover down the field. He's huge for his size. You know what I mean? So I'm 100% in with this kid having an upcoming season going to be
Yeah.
great. You know what I mean? Knock on wood, he stays healthy. Upside is there for him too. Now I know we both know, and the people, Philadelphia fans around the world know, Jalen Carter is expected to have another
Woo,
breakout
for
season.
sure.
He dropped half of the season due to, I believe, coaching again, and then some parts of it was his own non-effort. But I think it all, it all contributed to the team collapsing itself. So it just killed the spirit, and he kind of like dwindled along
hmm
with the team itself. So I can't hold him hostage uh,
Right.
by itself. But he should have a great season
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I really look.
Yeah, he's going to probably be like, they're the veterans now. I know they're all young, but they're like the veterans of the team now. And
Yeah.
he's for the interior purposes on the defensive line, he really got to make an impact. I think with if Jordan Davis plays at at the level we expect him to, I really think those guys are
So
going to eat.
this guy got proved too,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. It's a lot of guys on that
Yeah,
line. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta step up this year. So I'm hoping and praying. So because we didn't get there last year, man, we really wasn't hitting home, especially that second half of the season. And that
you said that right.
yeah, man, like it was bad, man. I was watching tape the other night. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is bad. So, but yeah, man, I just think like
Yeah,
the interior line, I'm not the interior line, but the defensive line holds up and get home. It's gonna make it a lot easier on that secondary defense, man, on the secondary guys. So hopefully, man, they can keep it
yeah.
rolling, man, because it seems like everybody's
Hey,
going.
listen, man. One other
Hmm.
thing, I'm quite sure you noted it. I'm quite sure you got it down
Hmm.
in your notes. I know I
Hmm.
do about the trades. They talked about. Well, we know for a fact Bradbury is one of the top candidates to be
Yeah.
traded if anybody's going to be traded on a defensive side of the
Hmm.
ball. But now, give me your take. What do you think about them talking about Kenneth Gainwell? Kenneth Gainwell being traded. I mean,
That's a.
I'm not a big Gainwell
Hmm.
fan. I
Hmm.
like him. I mean, for the work that he put in. I mean, he's been here. He knows the system, but his play dropped off. I think his biggest problem with us in staying on the field was, even in the past, his pass blocking skills wasn't
Yeah.
up to par. Else, I believe he would have been on the field more. More if his pass blocking was up to
Hmm.
par, I think he would have been on the field a lot more than he would have been on the
Right.
field a
Yeah.
lot more. But as far as them talking about
Hmm.
trades, I think the kid from
Hmm.
Georgia, the
Milton.
undrafted
Yeah.
kid, Milton, I think he's going to make the roster. I think Shipley's going to definitely make
Right.
the roster. So I can see where a lot of people are looking at the Gainwell situation as far as him being a possible trade. I can
Hmm.
see it. Um, then we just gonna have Barkley, Shipley. We won't have a veteran presence back there outside of Barkley. But we still have the kid from I think we discussed this gentleman from the 49ers that they brought in.
Yeah.
Uh the guy
Um. Perry,
Perry,
something. Yeah. Yeah.
something
Yeah.
like
We talked about him last week. I remember who you talking about. I do remember.
right. Well, we have him in camp. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, what do you think? You think that's would be a good decision in trading
I'm.
Kenneth Gainwell and getting something back off of him?
I mean, I put it to you like this, like, and this can kind of go a couple different ways because, like I do like, and I know I heard people say because they're inexperienced, but I do like Will Shipley and I do like Milton as a running back. Um, I think with Kenneth Gainwell, it does give you that element, like you said, he already knows somewhat of the offense. I know they're doing, new offensive coordinator and things like that.
Well, we got a new system too.
Say that again.
They're implementing a new
Hmm.
system, but I mean, like we both know, I know, it's only going to be the verbiage that's going to be
Yeah, yeah.
changing.
Play. I
Basically,
mean,
the
maybe
things in the
yeah,
movement that
some motion with the plays and all
yeah,
that. But I think I don't know, man, because if you can remember when Tony Pollard and Zeke were back down there when he had both of those guys down in Dallas, excuse me. He was he had both them
uh-huh,
guys. He had both them guys working, pretty decent in the offense. So I don't know if Kellen Moore can scheme something up to bring him back. But I do think like it's more or less of a youth movement, and but you need that security blanket behind Saquon as well because we're expecting him to stay healthy. But at the
right,
same time, you just never know. So the next person with experience would be Kenneth
yeah,
Gainwell. I mean, yeah, Kenneth Gainwell. So but like never know, man. Like Milton 6'2". I ain't even peep. He's like 6'2", nice size,
uh-huh.
but and he's quick, he's fast, but he ain't like the fastest running back. But at the same time, he's a bruiser back. So I think, like I said before, like short
He
yardage and
got
stuff like that, I think he'll be good with. So
right.
yeah,
There you
yeah.
go. There
So
you
yeah,
go.
but
Right.
Shipley too. So
I he, I like him. I like him. I did do some film study
mm-hmm,
on him too.
mm-hmm,
Milton. He got good vision. Like when he hits the hole, he got
yeah,
good vision. You know what
yeah,
I mean? He got good speed. He was averaging, I think, well, look, 5 yards
mm-hmm,
to carry
something like that. Yeah,
for them. So I mean,
yeah, man.
in the offensive line we got, I can't see why he can't duplicate
That's what
that.
I'm saying because they didn't produce the last two
You know what I
years. It's
mean?
been 1,000 plus yards for each running back. So hopefully And I'm thinking even too, you even got to think about the offensive line, like how big those guys are. So it's like Like the holes are going
Right.
to be,
That's
the
my
holes are
point.
going to be crazy.
I believe
Pause, but yeah, crazy. So I'm
true.
hoping. So I'm
True
hoping.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think that's something else that that they should work on this year. We talked about it last year, pounding the ball, pounding the rock, because it'll open
Right.
up your pass game. Last year, you're sitting there
Yeah.
they're trying to do all these explosive plays, but you're not setting it up for an explosive play. So it is what it is.
And then the same scenario with Gainwell. They got what they brought up
Hmm.
Josh Sweat. Um, I can't see them getting rid of Josh
Yeah,
Sweat. That would
yeah,
be truly a bad
yeah.
decision. I know we put in Bryce Huff. I know I talked about
Hmm.
Jalix Hunt. I know we talked about Nolan Smith. We know we got Graham. But you need Josh Sweat.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because my thing
Or
is,
go out and get Khalil Mack. They was talking
I
about
ain't gonna
Khalil
lie,
Mack
and I
here
and I
recently.
kind of like that though, to be honest with you, Khalil Mack, because he's coming off what 17 sacks last season.
Mind bringing Khalil Mack in. I wouldn't mind
Yeah,
bringing him
man.
in.
So
I
he's
wouldn't.
a little
I wouldn't
older,
mind.
you know what I mean. But I mean, I still think he can play.
He's 2 years
Yeah, I
old.
still think he can play, man. So I wouldn't be obliged to that.
He's not going to play
Nah,
every
that's what
down.
I'm saying.
So
Yeah,
he's going to
yeah,
be
yeah. You can work him in there. You ain't gotta have him in there like how they do BG. Work him in there when you need him. Give the guys a rest for a couple plays.
right. He's going to be in rotation.
Yeah,
So
man.
it should work out
Yeah,
fine for
man.
him.
I think it's going to be. I
You
think it'd
know.
be a decent piece. I really do feel like that defensive line is lacking depth. I think they need some more pieces there. Maybe, like I said, because like training camp ain't start yet. So, after they make the cuts to the 53 down to 53, excuse me, you'll start to see like,
Right.
all right, who's available, what, and I know how he working.
I
He,
can't wait to training camp.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's going to be one of the most exciting training camps that I'm going to ever experience
yeah.
as an Eagle
Facts,
fan.
yeah,
Um, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot to take in. It's going to be a lot to watch and listen out for and see what type of moves these general managers and coaches are
yeah,
really
man.
going to do. Because, like I think we brought this up on our last episode, there's so much talent to
Hmm.
evaluate on the defensive side
Hmm.
of the ball that is
Right.
different, especially with the corners and the safety position back there. It is so much talent to evaluate. And the sad part about it, um, the short end of the deal, somebody's gonna take the short end of the
Yeah.
stick on this here. And going back to what the topic that we're talking about, the trade
Hmm.
situation, I believe that Maddox is the one that I would
Yeah.
release. If anybody, we released him already. We brought him back under the circumstances. He never got picked up, never got
Hmm.
looked at out there. So they said, okay, we can bring him back. He's an experienced guy. He knows our system. But now we have a different system, different coaches coming in. And I think if anybody was to be released or traded between outside, I think the two that could possibly be Bradbury and him.
Yeah.
Some people would talk about Tyler
I
Hall.
don't, I don't, I ain't gonna lie.
Um,
I don't want to let
and
Tyler Hall go, man. Honestly.
I wouldn't want to let him go
Yeah,
either.
man.
But I mean, hey, we are so we are so
Bro,
packed back
stacked. We are
there, man.
stacking that. We are stacking that room.
Somebody's gonna lose out. Oh, my camera's down. Somebody's gonna lose out,
Yeah.
bro. Somebody's gonna lose out. It's gonna be a shame, but it is what it is, man. Somebody's gonna
Yeah. I
lose
mean, it's
out.
all part of the game. I just hope like
I don't
you
know why
get
my camera moved, but
say it again.
no, my camera had
Oh, okay,
moved.
okay. Yeah,
It's
okay.
good.
But yeah, I just
Yeah.
think it's a lot of talent in that cornerback room. It's gonna be some tough decisions come training camp, man, because it's like Isaiah Rogers said, he like how are all these players in one room? He said anywhere else they would be starting somewhere. He said how we got all these great players
Right.
in one room. So it's gonna be a lot of talent that they're gonna have to get rid of. Maybe put them on the practice squad, but then even still,
Yeah.
you can still get snatched up. So it's like, what can you do? So I don't know, man. It's a lot of,
Some
and then the crazy part's a lot of different ways they can go. Cause like even talking about the trades, like you might be able to trade somebody,
right.
get some picks or get a player, whatever the case may be. So um who knows, man.
That's what I'm saying. With
Yeah,
Gainwell,
yeah, that's what I'm
and
saying.
and and they was talking about Sweat, but I wouldn't bet on them trading Sweat.
Hmm.
I mean, not unless they bring in the Khalil Mack or something
Right,
like
right.
that.
Somebody that's proven already. So
And then we possibly can, you know, have a shot at, looking at
yeah.
that. But depending on what you're going to get out of
Hmm.
Khalil Mack, you know what I mean? He's not going to be an every
Right,
down
right.
guy. he can't. I don't believe he can
Right.
hold
And then
up
y'all
like that.
remember we still got what's my man from Baylor? Oh my God, Hall. What's his name? What's his name? Hall too?
Oh yeah, the big guy.
Yeah.
I
I
can't
can't remember
remember
my
his
man
name.
name right now, but he
I know. Yeah, he's
yeah,
undrafted
he
too.
a sleeper. He a sleeper. I would like to see what he does in training camp and
Yeah,
yep,
Baylor,
the
right?
big guy, a defensive lineman or something like that. But
Hey,
I think he'd be decent, man.
what's his name? Let me see if I can look it
Yeah.
up here.
Yeah, but he went to Baylor and I know and I just seen somebody else. I can't even think of my man named Pablo.
I
He's
can't
he's
remember.
an Eagles creator, but he did a little
Undrafted. Okay, let me
yeah.
type it in. Undrafted Eagles.
Yeah, I should have had this about my laptop in here. But I know he look like a game record for sure. So, but you just got to see and they were talking about him even getting drafted, but he went undrafted. So, I think if he can develop into the player, he needs to be, we can definitely use him, especially like as a rotation piece or something like that. So,
Right?
you got it up there.
Nah, I'm looking
Yeah,
now.
I should
That's
have pulled it up on my
Buffalo.
computer.
They give me every. You can scroll down to
Hmm.
Philadelphia Cardinals. There's Dallas,
Yeah,
Detroit, Green Bay, Houston.
yeah,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
really do think they need to look at their line though, like the defensive line, because we definitely need some pieces there. We need some depth at that area. So
Got Kendall
mhm.
Milton, Tyler Caswell at Tennessee. Oh,
Gabe Hall,
Gabe Hall.
he's a sleeper.
Gabe
He's a
Hall.
sleeper.
That's it. Like this.
Yeah, I
Gabe
like that
Hall.
guy. So and I think he like six
Yeah.
six six seven too. So move
Yep.
well,
Mm-hmm.
work with him. See what we can do with him. So I like that pickup.
And they get the kid out of Howard too.
Oka, he got like an African name.
Amir, yeah,
Yeah,
Naima
Dockway.
Dakawa,
Dockway. Yeah,
Dockway,
something like
Dockway.
that. But yeah, man,
Him from
yeah,
Howard.
he was a standout there in his conference. I think he had won three awards for something. So he's another player to look at. But it seems like they're just trying to build a wall, man. Like
Is
for
he?
Jalen Hurts, they're just trying to build a wall.
I haven't heard nothing about
Yeah.
him. I really haven't really heard nothing. Nobody talking
Mm-hmm.
about him. And the other kid that from Sam from LSU.
Yep. Andre Sam, the safety.
And he just say, see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And this guy hasn't even been mentioned. So that defensive back there, man, it is
I'm trying to
loaded,
tell
man.
you, man.
It's
Trying to
loaded with
tell you.
guys.
Trying to tell you. So it's looking good, man. It's
It's
looking
loaded.
good. So, but we just got to see how training camp honestly just shakes out. I don't I don't like to I like to I'll give my opinion on it, but I always say in my videos because the reporters they're not me or they're not you. Like I know what I'm looking for with players. Reporters might be seeing something else, you know what I mean? But we'll give them the updates and things like that.
Right.
But you really probably won't know until preseason. You get to see the guys go out there, play.
Right.
I guess we got the game against Baltimore and the Patriots coming up. So
right.
The
only thing we can do is go by what we see that they're going to allow us to see. Cause we can't go down there and like a lot of these reporters and content creators, some of them have
the luxury going in there. Yeah. So hopefully one day I was about to say one day maybe we blow up. Yeah. So we can be on the sideline, but
because they've been getting a lot of people been getting a lot of feedback from a lot of these players. Did you mention somebody mentioned you on your show?
You said say it again. It cut out.
Somebody, one of the players mentioned you or commented back to you or something?
So not to me, but like the person that won the Christian, he won the Eagles jersey giveaway, right? And he posted the picture of himself in the jersey, and he had tagged me and Jalen Carter, and Jalen Carter had commented on his status. He just put like emoji and stuff like that, but I was like, man, listen, we're gonna have to try and figure out if we can get him on here or something like that. So yeah, man, we working on it, but who knows, man? We still small.
That's all we can do, man.
I hope.
Stay diligent at the task, man. You know what I mean?
So we
keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah, man.
Putting out the content that we're putting out. I mean, giving the people the honest truth about what we know about what we get, and just keep it simple. Like like my grandma would say, keep it simple, stupid.
Yep, kiss. Yep, keep it simple, stupid. So,
grandma.
But yeah, so
man.
Well,
Now,
we talked about. I'm sorry. I was marking that
go ahead.
stuff off. So did you get to see? Did you get to see the Hard Knocks episode about the Giants and Saquon Barkley?
Yeah, man, I got to see the article about Saquon Barkley, man. That was, I
I don't think
mean,
that's a good look,
Hard
man. I don't think that's
Knocks.
a good look for a GM for anybody's any
It
organization.
was horrible for the
That's a
Giants.
bad look,
Why would they even allow them?
bro. I don't know. Self sabotage, if you ask me.
Why would they allow them to put that out?
Self sabotage.
Even my
Hmm.
thing is this: we know that y'all didn't. We know as Eagle fans and other people around
Yeah.
the country know that they
Right.
didn't
Right.
want him back. They had opportunity to bring
Hmm.
him back and give him the money to keep him
Yeah.
in New York. But now to go behind the scenes and hear the reason, and then they said they just offered him $7 million just so they can say that they offered him something.
Crazy.
What kind of talk is that? I mean, I would rather not even aired that,
Nah.
man. I would tell no to hear that. You can't.
Nah. But you can even
But hey, man, they are the New York Giants, and that's why they
explains a lot, huh?
in the position that it's in,
Explains
man.
a lot.
It's sad,
But
true,
you.
man. It's sad to say, but
Hmm.
you know, these guys get paid all this money to make these decisions at a high level, and they
Every
drop the
time.
ball. And guys like myself, you, and other content creators that look at this stuff and dissect it for
Hmm.
what it is, and we 95% of the time get it
Yeah.
right. We have it right. And these guys in house around these guys on a regular basis, and they get it
Yeah.
wrong majority of
Because
the time.
they
How
trying to
is
get
that?
they trying to get a narrative going. That's what it pretty much is. Because it's like you need something to talk about. Negativity fuels that. You know what I mean? So you start hearing all this like the Jalen
Crazy.
Hurts stuff and
I look at
then this. I'm like, this is
I just shake my head, man. Like some of the stuff that it irritates me. I don't even really want to
hmm
talk about it. Like a lot of stuff sometimes that come out, I don't even
hmm
report on it because I feel like to me, it's worthless for me to report on stuff like that because it's for me people trying to get clicks
yeah,
or
clicks.
whatever they
Yeah,
call it,
yeah,
or it's foolishness, it's nonsense
yeah.
topics. I mean,
Hmm.
to me, I'm not downgrading nobody's stuff because I'm
Yeah,
not the
right.
best at it, but certain things I'm not going to report on. And I see a lot of people report on
Hmm.
certain things that maybe it's interesting to the public.
Yeah,
I
something to
get
talk
it.
about.
So that's
Yeah.
why we do certain things. But to me, if it's not interesting to me enough to put it out to my listeners or my
Hmm.
followers, then I'm not putting it out. They're going to hear it anyway. They can hear it from excuse me, they can hear it from
Right, right.
abroad. But me personally, I don't want to spend the energy and the time to
Yeah.
even try to come up with
To
something
even talk about something like that.
to
Yeah,
collaborate.
even put that out there. But yeah, I just think it's a bad look, man. And
It's foolishness.
I had a Giants fan comment on my status. I mean my last video. Shout out to him. But he was saying like they were trying to move. He wants to move off of him and
Okay.
Daniel Jones. But I'm like, if you asking me,
He
I'm
wants,
keeping
he
Saquon. I
wants
know
to
he's
do what?
injury prone, but I'm keeping Saquon over Daniel Jones. I done made Saquon my main priority over Daniel Jones. And then now you got to pay somebody $40 million
Oh
a
wow.
year. They didn't really produce. Like you only got six. What
I'm
happened?
trying to stay hydrated here, man. I, I've been out there
Hmm.
working, and I came in here kind of like I was working out a little bit before I
Oh, okay,
got on here.
okay.
So
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, man, it's just nonsense to me. So, but I think Saquon gonna have a crazy
yeah,
impact for the Eagles, just like how we just talked about. He's never had an offensive line like this before. Giants don't have an offensive line. That's
right,
why Daniel Jones be getting hurt and stuff like that. So it's gonna be nice to see what he can do, especially when you get DeAndre Swift coming in here last year and then
right.
Miles Sanders the year before that, both getting
Yeah.
1,000 yards. So what are we expecting him to do? I'm thinking 1,500 maybe, 1,200, 1,500. So
Hey,
what's up?
let me run this
Hmm.
down to you, okay? This is this was our mini camp invite
Okay.
that they had. Now, out of these guys here, right? I'm not going to mention them. Well, they got a punter, Harry McLaurin from IPP.
Okay.
Okay, Kenny Churchwell,
Hmm.
safety, another
Okay.
safety. Here we go,
Okay.
right? We got about Sean Stephans from
Yeah.
Ferris State. We know about him. Trevor McCaffrey, Mercer. Cornerback Jones from Clemson. Cornerback Sidney Anderson from
Hmm.
Grambling State. linebacker Jacob Roberts, Wake Forest, and JJ McPhee, Georgia
Okay.
Southern, tight end. And I heard a little bit about this kid here from Georgia Southern.
He
I heard
decent.
he was a big
Yeah.
guy. He can block really
that's
well.
what they want.
For a tight end.
That's what they look for.
And they brought in the other kid. I haven't heard no more about him. Prayers Olatoki from Ohio State, wide receiver.
Yeah, I ain't heard nothing about him. I know they signed. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't know if all them guys made it because I know they signed the you like Sean Stevens and all them guys. I don't know if they still there.
Stevens.
But
I know
yeah.
They signed the guy Steffens.
Yep. That 3-year deal. Yeah. It's like I guess it's the regular deal for undrafted. So.
And they brought in the guy Blake Steenstrom from Princeton, the quarterback.
Okay.
I think he's still around though.
I feel like I heard somebody say something about unless they were talking about Greer. Was it Will Greer? They might have been talking about Will Greer, but they said it was another quarterback there. I was listening to another content creator, and we couldn't remember his name. So, but yeah, man, you got it. You just got to go out there and prove. You got to prove you belong now. So,
yeah, reading these lists of names, and then knowing what we already brought in, and then what Howie did in free agency. Man, I wish I can get down there to down to some of these practices.
Right. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of competition, man. That's what they they looking for, man.
Special down there, man. It's gonna be special. It's gonna be so much content for us to get. I mean, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's gonna be
It's gonna be hard to keep up.
It is. Well, I'm gonna try my best, man. You got the content. We need the content.
That's all I can do.
So but let me ask you about the Quinyon Mitchell. They saying him being the most important. Yeah.
Oh, Quinyon Mitchell. They said defensive rookie of the year.
I ain't gonna lie. If he start, yeah. If he play,
they saying they got him as number 3 prospect of being defensive rookie of the year.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Yep, defensive rookie.
I ain't gonna lie to you. He could definitely do it, man. Because I was watching his tape the other night too. Man. Yeah. Somebody, one of the content creators, must have put like a compilation together of all his different plays and stuff like that. And he really can play. Like he can play press, he can play off. He can do it all. So and I kind of wonder if they're going. I mean, they're probably gonna keep him at the cornerback, but I wonder if they try to cross train him as well, like maybe like safety, maybe. I don't know, man. But I heard even. I heard even this too, and I know they.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's true too. But I know we need like safety depth. We need safety depth too.
He's comfortable.
Yeah, well, yeah, for sure.
Just let him gain that experience.
For sure.
Don't start trying to move these guys around.
No, I got you.
Too much. I mean, I know that our system is based on a lot in regards to players being multitask, playing multi positions on the defense and on the offensive side of the ball, which is great. But sometimes some people just got to be left alone.
I feel you.
I'm not saying he's that guy, but he just needs to get on the field and play, man. That's all he needs. He needs the repetitions. He needs to be
reps.
out there.
He needs snaps.
He needs to. He gets the reps by week 6 or 7. He be groovy. He be
I think
he be
ready, all right, man.
You know what I mean? The game will probably slow down for him just a little bit more, and he'll be ready. He'll be ready. He'll be ready for the back half of the season.
Yeah, no, but they said he looked good out there at the mini camp in the OTA. So, and I mean it's no pads on, like they said he's there in pajamas, but I mean
it's all
that's still a sign. Like, all right, well at least he's picking up on what he need to pick up on. He's doing well. So, like I said, hopefully it just carries over, it translates over to the training camp and in preseason and throughout the season. So, but I think he's going to be
all contingent on these coaches.
And that's another thing. But I think Christian Parker though. And they even spoke about Darius Slay was talking to one of those content creators. I don't know if I can't remember who it was. It might have been was it Thomas or Josh?
Oh yeah, Darius Slay was talking about Nolan.
Yeah, he's talking about Nolan. He's talking about a lot, like Vic Fangio, a lot of different players on the team. Quinyon, Cooper. Man.
Right. He gave Nolan Smith a lot of credit, high praises about his ability and what he's been seeing, his growth as a player. So yeah,
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 man.
it's looking good,
Hey,
bro.
all signs are pointing
I
to it.
like Nolan. I want Nolan Smith to come out and give us a
Yeah,
joke,
man.
man.
Yeah,
I
he got to
really
be the
do.
new BG, man, because it's like he got that same personality, but he just got to go out there and produce. But I honestly think he's gonna be fine. You know what I mean? That's just me. I think he's gonna be fine. I know other people were sitting there saying we got to see something, but
I do.
I think he's
I
gonna be
really do.
fine, man. Yeah,
Gonna
it
be
just
fine.
needs, like you said, just like Quinyon,
Yeah, I
reps.
do. I think he's gonna be
Yeah,
fine.
reps. Get him in the reps.
Yeah, I think
Get him reps and all that, and
I
yeah, man.
think and the reason why I say that is the fact that I believe he's gonna be rotating, I believe, with Brandon
Yeah,
Graham, and I believe they're gonna implement him more because knowing Graham's
right.
going out, it's gonna be situational it's gonna be situational when they
Mm-hmm.
do use him. But I believe he's gonna get more playing
Mm-hmm.
time now this season because of the fact that Graham is gonna be on his
Right.
way out and the game's gonna dictate it for the speed and his coverage
Right.
ability.
Right.
You know what I
No,
mean?
yeah, for sure, man.
We're going to find out a lot about the Lions, man. This upcoming camp, man.
Yeah,
I
this
can't wait.
I can't wait. Neither it's 26, 27 days, something like that. So it's getting close.
Yep,
It's getting
yep.
close. So
The countdown is
it's getting close, and
on, my
I'm
brother.
happy
The
for it.
countdown is
Yeah,
on.
because and even that, like I've been trying to come up with different content and all that. Because I don't like to just, like you said, I don't like to just talk about, just or create anything.
It's
Yeah,
hard right now.
create anything.
This
So
is the low part of the
hmm
season right now. I mean, as far as for football for us
right.
guys. I mean, there's things you can try dig
hmm
in and get and find
hmm
out about stuff, but it's not going to be really. I don't know.
It's not really
To
relevant.
somebody, it's
Yeah, anything I would talk about right now wouldn't be relevant to like what's actually going on. I mean, like we could I've been talking about the Howard Eskins thing and Jalen Hurts and whatever the case may be. But it's like that's getting played out as well, man. You don't want to keep talking about the same thing over and over. So hopefully with this training camp starting.
exactly. My point is exactly what I spoke
Mm-hmm.
on earlier today. I mean, you only can go
Yep.
so
Yep.
far with it, but ride it to the well-run draft. That's what I say.
Facts. Facts.
Ride,
Facts.
ride it to the
Facts. But yeah, it's been.
I
I mean,
mean,
like you said, it's been
so
slow. But hopefully with that training camp, give us some more information. Bring this content back for
it's
you.
gonna give us a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You might have to get 2 notebooks. You might have to get an extra
Yeah, I type
notebook.
mine up on the computer.
There's
Yeah.
gonna be stuff flying off. It's gonna be stuff
Yeah,
flying
no
from
facts, man.
everywhere.
Facts. So
I mean, Woe's gonna have his hands in
what?
everything because like
Yeah,
he do.
man. Every
Woe's all
time.
over the
Every
place, man.
time. So you got anything else?
Okay, I'm gonna change the topic.
Mm-hmm.
I want to give the Philadelphia 76ers and
Ooh.
Daryl Morey a congratulations for the signing of Maxey, giving him his
Mm-hmm.
max deal, and bringing in Paul
No.
George.
We
I really
talked
think
we
a
talked about
good
that
move,
last week.
and him. And I think the kid that we
Mm-hmm.
drafted, that was another good move. A lot of people don't like that, the kid they drafted, but I think he's going to be fine. I do believe that we still need another power
You see,
forward.
they took the he's a center,
We
I
do
think
need
the
another.
one from UCLA. He's a center, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I guess what you call.
Who's that
Well,
now?
they signed. Oh my God, he used to play for Detroit. Oh my God, I wish I had his name.
Center?
Andre Drummond.
Marquise Mark?
Andre Drummond. He could play power forward, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, we got him back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got him back.
He
That
can
was a
play
good
center or
move.
power forward. So you know what I mean. I
Right,
think they go ahead.
and they drafted a center. And they drafted a center from UCLA.
Yeah. I think he's the center. I think he's the center. Yeah.
They drafted I can't say his name.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna try to say
I can't
his
remember
name.
his name.
But they drafted the center.
Yeah, but he another decent key piece. So, but but see, one thing I will say while I'm on here, and I love PG. I was talking about his game. You know what I'm saying? Smooth game, all that. But when it comes to those times where it's in the playoffs, and this is the problem we've been having as the 76ers, they can't get past that first round, man.
That's the
Or
only
the
thing
second, you know
that
what I
holds us
mean?
back. Embiid not being down the stretch. If Embiid is healthy down the stretch, we make it to the finals of two of them, one out of them past two seasons. If he stays healthy, every time we get to the playoffs, he's out.
And it don't help. That's not going to help you. That's not going to help, and it's not going to help PG neither. Because
and we got a half of it in
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
you
Can't go like that. Can't go like that.
You can't win like that. He got to be
I
healthy
don't know
all the
what
way
that
through,
is,
man.
but okay, but yeah, man, it's yeah, he gotta stay healthy because it's just like, and it's been getting to the point these last couple of years, like you see him dominate regular season,
Somebody
and then when it
commented.
comes to the playoffs, it's like, he's either hurt, whatever the case may be. But then with Paul George, my thing is when he gets to the playoffs, he kind of disappears sometimes. So I don't want that to become a thing. You know what I mean? He come here, that's the problem we having now. So, but
Right.
hopefully he just Philly Sox. Okay. All right. But I don't know
Philly
what all
Sox.
that is, but yeah. But yeah, so hopefully he just, he do what he do, help out the team. But I think we got some good
Yeah,
pieces around some older pieces, but some decent
we
pieces.
need a couple more
Yeah.
pieces. You know
Oh,
what I
for
mean? But
sure. For sure.
I think they'll be
Because
okay. If those
hmm
three, if Embiid, Maxey, and George could get their chemistry
hmm
together early, we'd be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. I think Daryl Morey.
We
Go ahead.
lost Milton. They lost
And and
Milton. He
and
signed
Buddy Hield. He went. I think Buddy Hield. I
and
think he's
who?
going to Golden State. I think. I don't know if he signed yet, but yeah, Buddy Hield.
Golden State.
Yeah,
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 Golden
Golden
State.
State.
Yeah,
Okay.
Milton with the Golden State.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
So we lost
So,
him.
but
We
you know,
lost Batum.
oh
He
yeah,
went back
Platoon
to.
left too. Yeah, he probably got an organization running with Daryl Morey.
Oh,
That's probably what it is.
oh. Yeah, he still got some work to do, man.
Yeah.
He still got some work to do. He brought
Yeah.
in the kid
hmm
Gordon, the guard. He's not young
Yeah.
no more. Gordon, he played with
He played
Houston.
with a couple teams.
He played with
Yep, the
Phoenix
Suns.
last
Yep,
year.
yep. And he a good shooter too. He good spot up shooter and all
Yeah,
that.
so
Good piece to have out there on the wing. So you just
yeah,
got to put it together, man. And I like Nick Nurse as a coach, so I think he going.
we'll see.
Yeah, I think Nick Nurse gonna get them guys right, man.
One of my favorite players that they did bring back was Kelly
Yeah, I
Oubre,
like Kelly.
which was to me was a must.
Yeah, man.
He deserved it. He earned it. He earned his right to be re-signed back to this team. Oubre
Right.
did.
Yeah.
He earned his right to be signed back, and I'm glad that they obliged him and gave him his $16 million.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
glad.
Because we gotta
I'm
get some
glad he
more youth
decided
around
to
that
stay
team.
here too, though. What'd
What'd you say?
I said Oubre. I said
Yeah, yeah.
Oubre. Are you reading something?
No. I think your joint skipping. I think it was skipping a little bit. The video.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but you said Kelly Oubre though. My fault. You there?
What they saying? Not you breaking up now.
I'm breaking up. Yeah,
bit.
I'm breaking. You breaking up for me.
Yeah.
I'm playing. What in the
Okay.
world?
Well, we both breaking up.
But, well, you got anything else though? You got anything else to talk about?
Not off the top of my head, man. I think I covered all the bases. We talked about Saquon. We talked about Quinyon. We talked about Jalen.
I got that damn marked off. I got Nolan Smith marked off.
Go ahead. Whatever. If you got some more stuff, bring it to the table.
I'm trying to think if there's anything that I missed that I probably covered this week. I usually try to recap like some of my videos, what I talked about in the videos this past week. But I think I covered everything. Like I said, it's not a lot of material that's been out. So
okay. I'll say this.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that's out there, I truly appreciate y'all guys for stopping by, checking out the Mean Green podcast with myself, Reggie, and my best friend here, Neil, over on No Cut Podcast. Go check him out over there and come check me out. Subscribe, like, and comment on Bet on Yourself Media Sports. We love to have y'all on. Come join us, man. And we just pushing forward, just like everybody else, trying to make a little bit of fun for the Eagle content and sports in general.
Thanks.
So come support us, man. We'll have some giveaways. We got some guests that we're trying to line up to come on to share their experiences and share it with y'all guys out there. So we're looking forward to that. So yeah, man, just stick around and support the channel.
Please
subscribe and like on
subscribe and like, please.
We're gonna have some t-shirts, I guess, coming out, and some hats. We're gonna try to some of that stuff out there, some giveaways, jersey giveaways. But Mal has already started his jersey giveaway. So we'll do something on the Mean Green podcast. Also, we'll pick out some jerseys, and now he can run that segment of it because he's good at it. So we'll have that. So look forward to that, man. The main thing is just here, man. Subscribe, like, and comment. Support our channel. Thanks. And we truly appreciate y'all in
Absolutely.
advance.
Stay
Thank
tuned.
you.
Stay tuned, please. We got a lot more coming for y'all. So, anything else you
Yeah,
got, Mr. Reggie, before I close them out?
I'm
All
tapped
right.
out,
Okay.
man.
Well, all right, man. Mr. Reggie, it's always a pleasure having you, man. I've always appreciate doing this with you. Everybody, we do appreciate y'all watching the podcast. But if you could, please like and subscribe to both channels. I think we're going to. We want to stick with the Friday or the weekend doing these. I know my schedule be bouncing around and stuff like that, but probably like next Friday we'll do the next one. So, but with that
Okay,
being said, we appreciate y'all. What? Say it
and
again.
I'll be in contact with you in regards to the other podcast, bringing these gentlemen on that we spoke about. So we'll let y'all know about that and who the guest is
Yeah.
going to be. We don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to reveal their names or nothing
Right. Yeah.
right
But
now,
yeah, we'll get
but
that
we'll
figured out
definitely
because then
have
we
it
can
up,
like.
and y'all can
Yeah, we can
tune
make
in.
something so that everybody knows who we're going to have, but prior to to getting on. So yeah,
Right,
we can do
right.
that.
So looking
Yes,
forward to
sir.
that,
Yes,
man.
sir. But all right, Mr. Reggie, I appreciate you, man,
Okay,
and I'm gonna
man.
talk to you soon.
That's all y'all. That's all you
Yeah,
got,
that's all I
man.
got. I'm gonna holler at
Peace.
y'all.
Be
Yes.
safe. God bless.
Be safe, man.
The main thing, and have an attitude of gratitude.
Absolutely. Peace. All right, Mr.
Peace.
Reggie. All right,
Yep.
holler at y'all.
All right.